podcast about
Rantcast. So we like to address those concerns very respectfully in a section that we like to call
Die Hard DNA.
Speaking of books that were adapted to movies, it was different from the book. Jurassic Park. That movie sucks.
Phil, relax. Just chill out.
So, Die Hard DNA, these were the things that I caught that actually would connect the two films. Obviously, they're primarily around, there's around one central location. But to dig a little deeper, we've got during a lavish party, right, featuring champagne, canapes, string music, mayhem suddenly erupts, and a diverse group of ordinary people are trapped inside a large urban building and terrorized. You got the police and the authorities gathering outside, surrounding the building, but they're largely unable to help. The main character is a cop, specifically a detective from a major urban city who has significant problems in his personal life. We find out, the Tom Sizemore character is going through a divorce or his custody hearing for his dog, Cherry. Supporting character who engages in recreational drug use is brutally killed. Ellis in Die Hard, Freddy the guard in the Relic. The assault team who launch a dynamic entry on the building are immediately slaughtered. That's what we've come to know and love in any Die Hard on a Blank movie. And then, more superficially, you've just got lots of running around in dark corridors to avoid detection, helicopters flying around the building, huge spotlights being pointed at the building. They're shooting at the lights. Power grid shutdowns, the use of improvised explosive devices, lens flares a go-go. This whole movie is shot in the dark, and there's so much lens flares, so many lens flares.
I just love the idea that they're putting the budget together. They're putting the budget together, and they're like, Peter, how much do you want to spend on lights? And he's like, $0, which obviously is not the case, but it feels so natural, right? It feels like it was lit like by whatever's around.
The Barry Lyndon of horror, right? And then the last one that I caught that was an interesting one was you've got trigger-happy beat cops shooting people who may be entirely innocent, which of course is Al Powell's backstory. But what happens when the Tico Wells character, who's one of the uniformed cops, guns down that homeless man, it kind of had it was like, that seemed a little excessive, and it had real echoes of Al Powell's ray gun story.
Is he Rosencrantz or Guildenstern? Have we
decided? Good question. I'm not sure. I haven't decided which one of the two he is. But we will get to them because they're actually my favorite part of the whole movie. But those were Die Hard connections that I caught. Did you guys catch anything else or have any thoughts about the connections between this movie and the 1988 OG?
Well, I don't think a lot of people know this, but this was like Alan Rickman and Die Hard, with that being his first movie. This was the Cathoga's first movie, which I found interesting.
Now, Cathoga, how were you discovered?
The Cathoga was I think he did Dangerous Liaisons.
He played Richard II. It was a small production, but he was very good in it. Yeah.
Classic. Rather educated actor.
What's that smell? My head flies off. I knew we shouldn't have let him in the studio. His rider asked for 50 hypothalamuses. It was insane.
We'll dig into this in a bit more detail with the help of the Cathoga after this quick break.